Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. This is the Lotus Reiki Healer, aka Forever Coco Chanel, and today I will be doing a month by month prediction for 2021 where we will be reading the energies as well as any advice from spirit and your higher self. I do also include angel messages through music that has been channeled, and all of those things will be in the description below. Feel free to meditate and pause this video to gravitate to your pile. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I do appreciate feedback, and I will see you at your pile. All right. I don't want that to be like that. Yeah, I want to like, all right. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors, universe, and the collectives, spirit guides and ancestors. Today we are going to speak about what 2021 will be like for you. So today we have 4 piles, and this is going to be pile 1. Okay. So if you chose, give me a second. If you chose the rose quartz, this is your reading. All right. I'm going to make the executive decision that we're going to make, I'm sure other things will come up, but if there is a rose quartz out, I want to just ascertain that this may be mostly about love, whether that is self or, otherwise, but let's get into it and we'll see. Okay. So for the month of January, I'm seeing the Tower card as well as the Justice card, which for me means that there is going to be some type of unexpected give me one moment. So there's going to be some type of unexpected victory here. I feel like karmically, there's something that you may have been waiting for. There may be something that hadn't gone your way initially. And it feels like, maybe it's against somebody's will. Maybe not yours, but someone else's. But things are going to be put in balance, I feel like. There's going to be some understanding, and it's going to be possibly out of nowhere that this happens, that is going to maybe change the way you see somebody or something. But I feel like overall it is going to be for your better judgment. It may even be about finances, because a part of me feels like the timer here is at 246, and that speaks about financial blessings as well as things being done behind the scenes to encourage finances in an abundance. So that's what I feel like for your January. Is there anything else? Yeah, definitely balance. Definitely something being brought into balance, maybe even a truth being told, because there is the Libra scales as well as the sword that's being held up here. And that feels like truth. It gives me cutting through things that no longer serve or no longer are in balance with who you are or where you're going. So that is January. So for February, I feel like maybe there was some indecision on some level about where to go, what to do. And I definitely feel like it's speaking about movement, because these people or these are signs of movement. There's some clarity and hard work maybe that you're going to be putting in towards some journey, whether that is a physical move or if that is just like moving forward with a project, moving forward with an idea, or moving past certain hurts. You know, maybe you're willing, or maybe this is the time where you're putting in the work towards a better life, a better like healing, different perspectives. Definitely. Definitely. And one of the things about it is that you're not alone. I want to say that, but it almost may feel like you are alone. I see that you're going to allow the moon or the universe to light your way. I saw 444. So maybe you're seeking stability. Maybe you're seeking security. You know, maybe something had happened in January or in 2005 or 2015. Maybe something happened in 2015. And this is the year where you're deciding, like, I'm moving on. I'm moving past this. I'm changing my perspective. And yeah, one thing I want to say there is that your oracle message says leap. It says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So with that being said, I feel like you are definitely being guided for sure. And you're also being taken care of on your way there. So don't be afraid of this change. And don't let doubt trick you or make you want to go back to what's comfortable, because the universe is interested in catching you. And we see that moon here again. So another thing I will say is any moon or any full moons that are in these months, you should use that energy to release, you know, the comfort of what you're used to, or comfort of what is old, because I'm seeing for you that the moon is going to be on your side. The energies of like, you know, the solar system and or the moon specifically is something that's going to be on your side. So you may even have come through understandings of secrets that you know, the moon talks about secrets, talks about fears and things like that. So you may be coming through and pushing through from fears. I also just was called to notice that the person is here and they are taking a leap. So say this isn't even a physical move, right? Because this person is, what was my Bluetooth? This person is still here, but they are allowing themselves to, you know, take the leap intuitively. They're allowing themselves to take a leap spiritually into what is unknown. So if you are tapping into understandings with the divine and things like that, that might be different from things that you have been taught growing up, then this is something that you're being divinely guided to do. So congratulations. And I'm sure, and maybe that's what that January Tower moment is. Maybe you are coming into understandings that you have like maybe a spiritual awakening. And we all know how, you know, if you know, you know, but it can be difficult. But I do see with that Justice card in January that it is going to be for your better, you know, your betterment. And excuse my nails, I'm currently working on them. All right, so for March, let's talk about it. Right. Okay. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of downloads. Spirit is going to be giving you a bunch of downloads. I feel like they're going to be offering things. You're going to see different opportunities. I feel like these are different opportunities. And maybe that's because you are tapping into your higher priestess self. Like you are taking in the teachings that are being given to you, the downloads and things like that. I see that maybe after January and or 2020 that you are a wounded soldier. Like you might even be defensive towards people or guarded towards people, and or offers that come in. We're talking like we have the rose quartz as our stone. So maybe there is some type of connection that wants to come in, but you are, and you're, you know, you might even be entertaining it a little bit, but I see that you have your guard up, maybe because of things that you've been through in the past. I'm seeing that you should use your intuition, as well as be willing to give and receive. So use your intuition to kind of pinpoint where that might make a difference in your connections. But I am seeing that you might be guarded a little, and you are being asked to allow for balance, allow for giving and receiving energetically. When we do give and receive, and this is what I initially thought, is that the universe gives to us. So if you do feel, say you went through some type of awakening and it made you feel like attacked, like by, like, it was just triggering. I feel that the universe is saying to you that, when you're doing your part, when you're making those moves energetically to allow the changes to come through, that it's not always that you are giving, you will receive. Okay. So, if you feel like you're giving more, maybe even in your environment, that, than what you're giving or getting in return, obviously, I think that you should use your intuition to decide what relationships and connections are worth giving and receiving from. But to, heal within yourself and allow the opportunities to come in by switching your energy to do so. Okay. So all right. So this is April. All right. So I'm feeling like there might be things, give me a second, maybe options coming in for sure. But if this is you, right? Say this is you charging forward with an idea that you have. It's 11:11, so, or on the timer, which means all doors are open. Okay, gates are open. Anything you want to manifest and put energy to is going to be yours. So take that and believe it. I see that you're going to have reasons to celebrate. This could also mean indulging. I've heard that it can mean indulging. So this is one thing I want to say. If you're overindulging, to allow inspiration to come in, when you are clouded in your judgment, because one of the first things to go when you're drinking or whatever is your judgment, right? It's very hard to receive inspiration if you are cloudy minded. Okay. And I can see that you might be, interested in being a King of Pentacles and or attracting this energy. However, to receive the inspirations for, new opportunities, because this is the new opportunities too. This is new inspiration. This is truths and things like that. So another thing is, say there's a King of Pentacles in your life or whatever. Maybe there is going to be some type of movement towards you, and maybe there's going to be some truth being told to you about maybe some things that have not been shared before and things like that, and maybe has made the connection difficult and hard to understand. Maybe there is some type of truth coming to light. Another thing that I do see here, I'm going to look at it with you guys. Another thing that I do see here is, if you are on the process of becoming this King of Pentacles from the King of Swords or the Knight of Swords, that your mindset is the only thing that's stopping you. Like, if you are seeing your process as hard and tough, it's 1331. For anybody who's watching this, can you look that up as the angel number? And I will have it in the description. Let me write that down. 1331. Whoa, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. 1331. Wow, that was good. All right. So, one thing I want to say is if you are, in your bag and you're doing what you got to do for your money, but you're seeing it as a hardship and you're seeing like you're struggling and you feel like you're struggling, that's what's going to be your truth. That's what's going to, it's going to be a struggle, right? Whereas if you're seeing it from, an energetic standpoint, and this is easy for you to cut through, this is easy for you to charge forward with, etc., you're going to feel celebratory, right? So your mindset here is the biggest asset that you have and or enemy. So do yourself a favor and make sure that you're looking at your life or your processes of your journey as a gift, as a reason to celebrate, as a blessing, because that is what's going to be true. Whatever, the statement, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whether you think it's hard or you think it's easy, you're right. Okay, so kill it. All right, so we are on January, February, March, and April. Okay, excuse me. I'll have to keep it like that so I could do that again. April, May. Let's talk about May. What's the energies for May? All right. Let's talk about May. All right. So, again, I think with the, excuse me, you guys, look, y'all are looking at me, I'm not in there. I'm not a booger snacker. I call my kids booger snackers when I see them. Anyway, but rose quartz, let's get back to it. So the rose quartz, this is definitely love here. There could be other ways to read this, but there's love here. So maybe there is some type of estranged relationship. The word estranged came to my mind. Maybe there's some type of estranged relationship that you are experiencing and you're reflecting on it. You're maybe even unsatisfied with where you guys are right now. You might be waiting for changes in the relationship, and perhaps it's a marriage. What am I seeing here? So in May, it does look like there's going to be some type of reflecting and evaluation of a connection that you're in. And you definitely have some choices. It looks like not options as choices, but the lovers can talk about choices between one thing and another. So maybe you are deciphering how you want to proceed with this connection. Let's see what, okay, let's see what information I can help with. I'll know if it's this. So yeah, one of the things that we talked about in another month, which I believe was the April month, is that it's up to you. So, and it talks about manifestation. So again, whatever you think in your mind is what is going to manifest. If you think it's easy, it's going to be easy. If you think it's hard, it's going to be hard. Changes required. Maybe changes in your mindset is going to be required. Maybe changes in this connection is going to be required. I'm seeing boundaries. Where can you implement boundaries? Where can you maybe there's boundaries that you ignore. So maybe there's something that can be done there. I'm being guided to let you know, meditate. Okay, there's answers, right? This person, the way that they're leaping, they're still there, but they've meditated and visualized, and their spirit is able to roam. Their spirit is able to receive downloads that when they're standing right there, they are not able to understand. So definitely meditate about this connection. Ooh, okay. Maybe in your relationship, because again, the Seven of Pentacles talks about not being satisfied with the fruits that you're seeing. The messages that I'm getting here, I want to move on from this. And I think this might be backwards on y'all's end. So it says, I want to move on from this. It says happiness. So maybe there's a connection that you are experiencing, or maybe waiting for, and you want to move on. You want to experience happiness One thing I will say you're in a connection and you are not happy. Say you're waiting for a connection and you're not happy with the results. Like, you're not happy with where you guys are. I would recommend that you find reasons to be happy right where you are. Do not wait for anyone to decide how you feel in that moment, okay? Because that's when you get the depressions. You know what I mean? That's when you get the anxieties, because you're waiting for something, or you're feeling sad because you don't have things that you feel like you should have. I promise you. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm noticing here, if I organize these. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a progression here. So maybe this is a divine relationship, and I don't believe in twin flames and stuff like that. And I'm probably talking from being jaded, but I just don't. I think that it is an excuse for people to be bound to one another, and I think that that is just a very toxic connect, or this is a toxic belief pattern. But what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. So I can even say that somebody might even be like reflecting and thinking about you, or you might be thinking about a connection, and you know, maybe waiting for this lover boy to come through. Lover boy, lover girl. Like, I'm definitely seeing. But one thing I also am seeing is this angel kind of bringing these people together, as well as the progression. So for one, I feel like the advice is the same. Keep being happy right where you are. Make yourself happy. It definitely looks like there's some divine order going on here, some divine timing. And that's quite a bit. Ooh, that's quite a bit right there. That's what I've been saying lately. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, be grateful. Find a reason to be grateful. I'm so sorry if these messages are backwards for you guys. I'm so sorry. Be grateful right now. Don't wait until tomorrow to be grateful. Don't wait till Thanksgiving to be grateful. Literally just be grateful. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. Not the blessings coming to my life. Not the blessings that I want in my life. The blessings that are here right now. So, definitely. And there's some spiritual growth necessary. I do see finances coming in, but again, find reasons right now to be grateful. Don't wait to be grateful. All right, so then we're talking about June. All right, so we have the King of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. Let's talk about it. All right, so now you got your mind right, okay? You're logical. You might even be a business person. You might be in a business where information is what you sell. And I'm seeing that there's opportunities in your mind. Like, you might be seeing, or maybe even experiencing illusions. Like, I want to talk about the good stuff. It's 222 verse 22. Beautiful. That talks about, wow, I don't know what 20 or what the twos talk about, but it's amplified by the 2. Anyway, I just want to move forward. So anyway, no, I'll probably cut that out. Excuse me, you guys. So I'm seeing that you might have a lot of options, and we did kind of see that there was a lot of suitors and other things. Different court cards means different people. So anyway, options, illusions, but I feel like you might be cutting through any illusions that somebody is trying to sell you, and you might end up being, you know, standing alone. Maybe you do have options where people are not they're not of your standards. So in June, I feel like you're gonna be someone who maybe because of May, and now that you know that divine timing and divine energy is surrounding the connection that you're waiting for, or something like that. Maybe now you know what you want. You know, this person is like very into their power and things of that nature. So maybe you're in your power, and the options that you want, you're just like, nah, I'm good. And one thing I can say is like this person's standing alone and the 5 is there. So I feel like you might be even just focused on your own energy. You might be focused on your own changes that's going on in your life. Okay. Again, if you are a business person, whether, you know, whichever one that makes you, like just like a really intelligent person, then I feel like you might have options and different opportunities coming your way that you are trying to decide what's best for you. What would this be in that situation? There may be some things that you have to turn down that make you feel like whether you're right or wrong. Like you might have thoughts like, damn, am I right? Am I wrong in this situation? Let's go to July and find out. Or let's see. Okay, so so with turning down options, it says birthing a new creation, birthing a new age, birthing a new creation, dreaming a world into being. Oh, sorry, that wasn't necessary. Okay, so say you are the one with the illusions, you know, with the options and things like that, dreaming a new world into being. All right, so I feel like if this is you and this is you thinking of opportunities and thinking of the good things that can possibly come of your dreams, that you should know that not everything that glitters is gold. That it's okay to for one, stand alone, but two, it's okay to dream, but there's a ghost here, right? Which also means that whatever's behind it isn't what was being displayed when it was showing up here. So everything that glitters is not gold. Do not allow people to sell you dreams, as well as like I said, it's okay to stand alone. It's okay to cut through the BS. It's okay to be right on by yourself if the options that you're seeing don't fit your standards. Okay? All right, let's talk about July. All right, July. Yes, so I do see you moving forward from some things. I feel like you are going to go through a lot of awakenings this year. I feel like there's a lot of changing. It says birthing a new creation, taking a leap. You've been training for this for ages, the age of light. So I just feel like and change is required. I feel like this is going to be a huge like lesson type of year for you, because you're kind of being rebirthed. You're making judgments and deciding what's right for you, what's wrong for you, based on who you have become over, like who you've learned that you are, who you've learned you are once you set boundaries. Once you have learned yourself and loved yourself, and you're able to say, yeah, that's for me, or no, that's not for me, etc. I'm feeling like you're moving forward with this knowledge and you're becoming a different person. You are, I'm seeing here the Magician. One of the oracle cards did speak on it's up to you. Let me see this. This also says use your spiritual gifts. I'm so sorry if this is backwards for you guys, but it says use your spiritual gifts. Hello. So you're a manifester, okay? It looks like for me that you can call these people, you know, like you connect. This person can summon the universe, can summon the angels to make things happen. Someone else put this like this. They said, as above, so below. So again, you can put whatever this energy is, whatever you're trying to manifest right here, you can call it into being, okay? And I see that maybe you're calling in a move. Maybe you're calling in some type of transition to a calmer way of being, a calmer way of living. And I'm also seeing that you can do this. And Spirit is saying connect with the divine. This is literally connecting with the divine. Okay? So if you maybe need some advice about how to change your situation, because I am seeing that you might be experiencing things that make you feel unhappy. You're going to be the one to do it, as well as Spirit is letting you know that you are absolutely capable. You absolutely have the capability and the power to change the way that you're living, change the way that you're feeling, and change just whatever it is that you're wanting to change in your life. You are the magician. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the month of August. Month of August. Okay, so you might be unsatisfied about the way that things are going, but I do feel like on the outside you are banging. People are looking at you like they got it all figured out. You know, you're dressed well. You're just coming in from victories. I'm seeing that there are victories here. Okay, but I do see that you might be in your head and feel bound and trapped to something, but it's not true. Okay, we just understood in the last spread, or the last month, that you are a manifestor. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you're in a funk. And one thing I can say is that different moons and the planets play a part in where we are in our journey, right? So I want to invite you to find out what's going on planetarium like ish astrology, what's going on in the planets, because this way you're able to use those things to your advantage. That's one thing I learned this year, is if Saturn is in return, then I will allow myself to go through the shadow works of things, and or the whatever sign we're in. If we're in Aries, then I know I can be a go-getter. If we're in Leo, I know I can look good. Hello, you're looking good. Chill out. And if you can't like feel good, at least look good. Okay, don't be in your head too much. Go, do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. Don't be sitting around waiting to feel better, because right now that's something you're battling with. And so if you want to feel good, look good, show up good, and then keep doing that until you feel better. And I know it sounds easier than it sounds easier said than done. Let me show you this. This just caught my attention. It is easy for me to interpret my dreams, my intuition in my dreams. So if you're getting downloads or whatever it is that I'm saying, interpret it to make it be what you want it to be. Interpret it to make it be what literally makes you happy, not to match what it is that I'm saying, but what it is that the divine is saying, what it is that for you personally makes you feel better. Okay, like self-love things, not anything like addictions. Okay, you got this is another thing. Addictions, maybe you're feeling a way that you're feeling because of certain substances that you're using. Okay, so, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't really tell you how to knock those things, but I can say, like I mentioned, do things that make you feel better, that are not going to be hazardous to you in the long run. I just saw 3223, and I'm going to look it up. And that was during pile 1. 23, pile 1, synchronicities. That's juicy. I've never seen these synchronicities before. What y'all got going on? I mean, and maybe it'll tell us, but I'm going to put it in the description what those things mean so that we can work together. Okay, we're halfway through the year. Let's move forward. So now we're in September. Let's talk about September. I see you're still in your head, babe. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe you're hurt. Maybe you feel like there's certain things that are not going your way. Maybe stability and things like that. Like I definitely see there's some anxiousness. Give me a second. But I am seeing that the universe is wanting to offer you something, okay? So maybe you even are starting to feel better from the devil energy from last month, okay? And that's okay. Take your time. One thing I can say, when I'm ever feeling like a 9 of swords, I mother myself. I hold myself. I nurture myself. I saw 3333. So I'm going to write that down. 33, 33. All right, so mother yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. If you need a day, take a day. If you need to sleep in until you feel better for a little bit, then do that. And I don't know if that's conducive to what you are, what your lifestyle is, but I definitely think it's going to be worth self-care, okay? Because we can start to feel better about ourselves on the inside when we feel better about ourselves on the outside. And we talked about that in the month before, but this here is definitely mental. So taking a bath is really good. Taking a bath with Epsom salt and essential oils, flowers, maybe buy yourself some flowers, whether you're a man or a woman, and just putting yourself in a position where you are allowing beauty to influence how you're feeling on the inside. I am seeing that there is opportunities to feel better. So you might be financially feeling, oh wait, I got your back, because guess what? So finances might be difficult for you, because I can see that you might be holding on to the pinnacles really tough and really hard. And maybe this means you should save, but I am seeing that finances will improve. Blessings are coming in. So there's a quote. It says, if you're waiting for a door to open, praise while you're in the hallway. And I'm not saying, I'm not telling you what religion to believe or who to believe in, but believe in yourself, believe in the divine, believe in your ancestors, believe in your spirit guides, the things that have brought you to this very point where you're able to watch readings and know there is energy working for me, bam. I'm seeing that that was September. This is October. I am seeing, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. New beginnings. And maybe those lingering thoughts are still there, but you are moving forward, honey. You want to move. You want to leap. That goes back to that other oracle card. It said, I want to move forward from this. And you can, and you will. Please just be patient with yourself. Please just give yourself time. These might be here or whatever, but one thing I can say is, say this person is going towards this, right? Because that's another thing. Maybe you're headed towards people or around people who don't want to see you progress, okay? And that could be the conflict that you are experiencing with other people. This person's coming equipped, okay? And they're looking good doing it. So just be in the moment. Allow yourself to experience new things. This makes me think of the leap card. It leaped out of my hand just now. It makes me think of the leap card. So meditate, keep yourself connected with the divine. It says, my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. Okay. And that might be where we lose thought, like, connection and understanding. We are our soul's protector on this realm. Spirit protects us in the spirit realm. The universe protects us universally, right? We have to be cool with who we are in the mirror, because that is who we have to deal with, right? So when it says here, my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine, we have to understand those things so that we can be fine wherever we go. Okay, because one thing about this fool is the cliff ends right here. Okay, and the dog is pretty much trying to throw him off, trying to tell him no, don't go, trying to, get his attention. When you're connected with the divine in your mind and your body and your spirit, you already know this, that when you leap, the universe will catch you. Okay, so I don't think I have to say anything else. I think we got that understanding. So, but I definitely feel like you're on a spiritual journey this year, and congratulations to you. I applaud you. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's talk about November. November. Hey, November. What's popping? What's good? All right. All right, November. Let's talk about it. All right. So I'm seeing that somebody is coming in with a love offer. Give me a second. Ew, fancy. Give me a second. Ooh, this is a little tight. Okay. Oh, so it's a lot of beginnings for sure. So you might have some love offers coming in. I do feel like it's just one specific one that you've probably been waiting for. That you've been waiting for. I'm getting excited. Okay, so it looks like you might have been waiting for this. It might have even been teaching you stuff. Maybe you have been waiting for it and you had to learn things. Spiritual growth required. Hold on. Spiritual growth required. And while things, I mean, and whether that was for them or you, it does look like November is the month. Okay. I'm seeing 10 of Cups. This person's, I also feel like this person's trying to add on to your situation. Maybe this person sees you as the 10 of Cups, their 10 of Cups, and they're like, here, I got this offer. Okay. Now, one thing I will say about this is that you've learned a lot. You've learned quite a bit. So one thing I can say is while, I mean, the energy is popping. Like, this is your energy. This is not their energy. So if you are happy with the person in the situation that's coming to you, then by all means accept that offer. But this is also this is not the King of Cups, right? This person is not mature. Like, this person is not, I mean, they could be just very youthful in their approach when they come to you. But I'm also just seeing that, you know, you have tamed your beast. Okay? You have come together with yourself. So if this person is not someone that you can see this with, then you don't have to accept that offer. Wow, 40-40. Let's accept that. That might be, wow. Okay. Right. I'm not seeing that this is a mature person, though. Like, I really feel that. But if you feel like you are someone who is wanting to accept, no, I think, because this could also be an apology that you have been waiting for. Or some type of token of understanding, some type of token of affection that you have been waiting for, and now your ships are in. Okay, so maybe this person will initially come off childish or immature, but I am seeing that they want to offer you, you know, a new offer in love and some sex. That's, you know, that's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. And there's supposed to be some love behind it. Maybe it's going to be a completion of your family. Maybe, you know, yeah, let's just leave it there. And whatever you have learned up until this point, just trust that, because, and definitely use your intuition, because, you know, it might be necessary to do so. December, full circle. Yeah, so again, you're coming off as the Queen of Cups, which means you are mature, which is why I brought that up in the past. So, you know, you might even be emotionally satisfied by yourself. You might decide that you are wanting to take your time with accepting that offer. You might even experience some type of awakening then. An awakening is just an understanding that you didn't have before spiritually that makes you, you know, just be, it changes who you are. Okay, you're not the same person after you go through an awakening, because the understandings that you have are, they, you know, you're just a new person, pretty much. So, you know, maybe the planets and stuff like that are prompting a awakening, you going within yourself and seeking this 9 of Cups, and or after you're going through this or during this time, you are going to be someone who is emotionally satisfied, someone who is nurturing in self-love. That's how I feel. I feel like there's self-love. This is self-love. And you're going to be satisfied with that. And temperance. Maybe even be more patient with yourself based off of all of these things. So I do see everything coming full circle. Let's see if there's anything else that I get. There's 2 9s here. 14, temperance, balance. Yeah, I just see you coming from your heart space, maybe a lot more than you ever have before. Maybe you have been a lot more blocked off. So I just feel like you, within yourself, you have gone within, you've done the work, and you're coming out very satisfied with what it is that you were patient with. And or with the journey that you are going to continue to follow, because maybe you're even more assured that spirit is a part of your life, and that that you are divinely guided, because I see I meditate regularly. Maybe at this point you like, I go within all day. Okay, you know what I mean? And you're satisfied from a level that earthly people who don't understand what it is that you practice, your lifestyle, they'll never, they're not going to understand that type of peace. 444, that's stability. It was 444 on the timer. Stability, security, and stuff like that. Like, you're so secure with who you are. You've gone within so many times, and you've learned yourself, and learned the things on your path so well that you are birthing a new creation. You are training for this. It says for lifetime. So this is a lifetime that you're training your life, your body, your mind, your spirit to be one with the universe, to be one with, spirit. So I definitely feel like all good things for pile 1. If you have any questions, I am also seeing let your personality shine. We talked about boundaries. Don't forget that you are the magician. Let's talk about your healing stone cards. Okay, something to help you get through. It says, Garnet, I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. Stop procrastinating, increase self-motivation, maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. So if you're seeking success, like we talked about in July, you being the king of swords, and you're thinking about what you want to do, for one, stay focused on the task at hand. Accomplish and finish all of the tasks that you're working on right then and there. And just maintain focus. If people are going that way, you go this way. If they're going out to the club, just do what you want to, do what you're going to do that is going to lead you. It says walk the path to creative success. Don't be focused on what other people tell you, whether you can or you can't, whether you think you can or you think you can't. You're going to be right. Okay. This says my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. That's so funny because it came out twice. Remember the divine spark within. Aspire towards enlightenment, increase mental clarity and intelligence, improve telepathic communication. So yes, like I mentioned, understand that you and your mind and your body are one, and that you are your biggest ally. Okay, so don't allow your mind to make you think that you're experiencing a harder situation than you really are. Meditate regularly because it trains your mind to be one with itself. It trains your mind, and it allows your mind to connect with spirit. This way it's easier for you to think happy thoughts. This way it's easier for you to silent your mind when it's not thinking happy thoughts. Because that 5 of Wands that we saw in October or something, it could be very much you being someone who is attacking you from the inside. This is what I say. I say that heaven and hell is a way of living, and the biggest hell you can have is in your mind. So this says, I take the time to reflect and see life from a higher perspective, which is exactly what I was saying. Observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practice, increase spiritual awareness, meditate regularly. I just wanted to do a moment of silence because this is what I'm saying. When you are getting, when you're meditating as well as practicing silencing your mind, you're allowing yourself to observe life from a higher perspective. You're also allowing yourself to reflect on your inner light. You're building develop consistent spiritual practices, and you're increasing your spiritual awareness. That's meditation, baby. Like, you know what I mean? This also says, I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous. Improve optimistic outlook on life. Increase happiness. Feel confident and comfortable. Embrace ability to be in the spotlight. So for me, I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you during this year, 2021, to be in the spotlight, whether that's something that you're teaching or whether that's something you're doing business with. But there is going to be opportunities that you're going to be in the spotlight, pile one, and you're going to need to be comfortable with that. Okay. Another thing that I feel is confirmation. It says improve optimistic outlook on life, increase happiness. When you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I literally was doing this nail design that I was doing, and I was like, or no, it wasn't even that. It was a video editing for my other video, Forever Coco Chanel. And go check me out, like, comment, and subscribe on here and on there. Anyway, the video was 55 plus minutes long, and it ended up being 8 minutes long after editing it. But the difference between when I was coming in or when I was doing the video, I almost thought to myself, this is going to be forever. This is going to take forever. I just thought, gosh, this is going to whatever. And again, it was 55 minutes and it turned to 8 minutes when it was done. So I was just like, wow, that was a lot. But the thing that kept me going and the thing that made it so great when I was done is that throughout the process, I kept saying, no, this is easy. I'm about to kill this. I'm about to, this is going to be easy, quick, whatever. And every time that the thought in my mind was like, I was like, this is going to be easy. I'm going to be done with this in no time. And by the time I was done, like, I was done before I knew it. It did take a couple days, but the difference was I wasn't burnt out when I was done. In fact, I was like, okay, this is what's next. This is what's next. So the difference is the mindset, okay? So improve optimistic outlook on life, because it makes things so much easier instead of that 10 of wands that we saw. So I want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who chose pile one and watched it all the way through. If you did, go ahead and comment a star and a heart in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.